down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Here's Maxey. Kicks it to George. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And so the first quarter is in the books. Philadelphia on top, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on working like a charm early on.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has the dunk.
Pass to George. Wagner with a steal. And here comes the break. Back to Suggs. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Well, when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
Maxey surveys. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. That's short off the rim. Colorado Springs with the ball. They trail by 3. Here's Suggs. Wagner up top. Pass to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And a new group getting ready for Colorado Springs. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's George. Pass to Drummond. Wagner with a steal. Some room here for Anthony. Colorado Springs again can't hit. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Grimes. Wagner with a steal. Anthony with it. Wagner left side. Kicks it out to Isaac. Embiid with a steal. And here they come. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Cole Anthony.
Yeah, on the drive, George's length is a gift, helping him get the shot off even with a foul.
That's good from George. George hits them both.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Anthony in the post. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Wagner. Here's Black. Isaac outside. And the miss. Not the best shot selection there. For three, Maxey. Philadelphia with another miss. And so it's Colorado Springs with it. It's a 5-point game. Here's Anthony. No problem on the jumper in close. Anthony's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
Hits the trifecta.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Here's Anthony. Right wing. Isaac for three. Drummond grabs the miss. The Sixers lead by 6. Here's Grimes. Drives to the hoop. Misses from short range.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Black, no good. Outside Maxey. Launches a three. Colorado Springs with a rebound. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
The Sixers again can't hit. And Carroll with it. Guarded now by George.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Pass to Black. For three. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Offensive rebound. Here's Grimes. Second chance effort. The Sixers again can't hit.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Drummond. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner, who'll bring it up for Colorado Springs. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Here's Wagner. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to review the game plan. .50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Butler. Clock at 4. And here's Oubre from the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Suggs. He nails it, and we're tied.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
19.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Walker. Pass to McCain. Here's Oubre. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, the miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
On defense, they're having trouble keeping pace.
The Sixers trailing. Outside Walker. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Suggs. Driving in. Here's Black. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kelly Oubre picks one up. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Colorado Springs.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Ben Caro outside. No good on the triple.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Here's the break. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, there, Carter Jr. uses his size to his advantage and gets himself to the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
For 3, Maxey. He buries it from 3.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
The kick out to Ben Caro. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Suggs. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 3.
Well, he's got that clutch gene in him. Suggs digging deep when they need it.
And stolen by Suggs.
Doesn't fool anyone with that crossover. The D pokes it free as soon as the ball is exposed. Gotta be more careful. Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
And a foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Ben Caro right side. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia with the ball. Trailing by 5. For 3, George. The shot comes out. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Outside Maxey. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Tyrese Maxey lives for these moments. Loves coming through in the clutch.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up missing both free throws. Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him. So Colorado Springs wins it, and they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed